Hello guys, welcome. Today we are here to discuss about a question called twosome, where the question number was 1. Let's see the question, let's understand what the question is about and all. So given an array of integers nums and an integer target, return indices of two numbers such that they add up to a target. Okay, so they're giving us two things, nums array and a target. We need to find out a pair of values from this nums array where the sum is equal to target. Okay, you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution and you may not use the same element twice. Okay, we can't add a same element to get the target, and they're saying we will get exactly one solution. So at least we'll have a solution though. So that's for sure. So you can return answer in any order. So you can return first, second, or second, first element. The order doesn't matter. Two elements. They want two elements. You can place first element first, second element second, or you can place second element first element first. So it's doesn't matter, guys. Two elements you can pair for one, two, or two, one. Anything is fine. So let's take this example. Let's see this one. Okay. So here the indexes. Let's write down the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3. So target is 9. What we need to do is we need to find out a pair of numbers. So pair of numbers, like right, how to form pair. So 0 and 1 is a pair, 0 and 2 is a pair, and 0 and 3 is also a pair. So if you add them, do you get this target? Yes. If yes, that pair is an answer. You have to return that as an array. So this is what a simple question. So in this example, you can see 9 will come when you add 2 and 7. So you need to return an array consisting of 0 and 1. Those indexes of 0 and like the first element and second element. So there they're saying answer in any order, which means you can return 0 and 1 or 1 comma 0. These are not values, guys. These are the indexes of the elements. Okay. Indexes of the elements. I hope this is clear to you people, right? Now let's take one example. Okay. So now let's take an array. Array equals to 3, 4, 2, 7, 6, 5. Okay. Indexes are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, what was the need is you have to get a target of 8. You have to get a target of 8. Now, this is what the question is. Now, the pairs. So, 0 and 1. You can add these two, or 0, 3 and 2, or 3 and 7, or 3 and 6, or 3 and 5. Which one will give you the answer? You have to return that pair. That's all, very simple. And after that, if you don't get an answer with the pair forming with 3, you go to 4. You go to you go to 4. You go to 4 and you form pair with 2, 7, 6, and 5. 6 and 5. If you're getting the answer, that's well and good. If not, go to next value, form with 7, 6, and 5, and so on, guys. This is the simplest way, where the time complexity will be n square. Okay, n square, because for each element, we are going and forming pair on the right side. For each element, we are going and forming the pair on the right side, which means for element 3, we are going to 4, 2, 7, 6, 5. For element 4, we are going to 2, 7, 6, 5, and so on like this. So when you take it in terms of big O, it will be big O of n square. It will be big O of n square. Okay. Oh, sorry. I hope this is clear to you people. Now let me. Okay. Now this is for very brute force way, guys. This is a brute force way you can call, like the basic way to solve it, like go to element, search on the right side and all. This is the basic way. In this question, we will also discuss about how to use your hash map, hash set and all for this particular question. So this is first possible way. And what is the second possible way? Second possible way. Second possible way is you can sort this array. Okay, you can sort this array. When you sort this array, what you will get is you will get like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is what you'll get when you sort this array. Okay, you sort it. Now what you have to do? What you have to do is apply two pointer technique, first and last. Add these two values. Add these two values. But the problem with this particular technique is, what we need to return from this particular question, guys. What we need to return? We need to return indexes. Indexes. What was the problem here is? The problem here is we will lose original position of values. Original position. We will lose original position. So here you can see 2 plus 7, how much it is? 9. This is not an answer. Let's say 3 and 5 are forming 8. Very good. But the point is, here index of 3 is 1. Index of 5 is 3. 1 comma 3 is what we know as an answer. But originally, where is 3? At 0th place. And originally, this is the place where we have 3. And originally, where is 5? At last index. So answer is 0 comma 5. But what we written is 1 comma 3 because of sorting. Okay, sorting will make this particular problem, guys. I hope the point is clear to you people. When you sort the array, you will lose original position of the element. So this sorting and two pointer technique is recommended, but when you don't want a positions as important. So let's take 2, 3, 7, 9, 6, 5 as the values. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 4, 5. And target is same 8. Okay. Now what else? So we have saw n square solution, which is time taking because we need to we are searching on the right side. So instead, what we will do? We will have a hash map. Let me tell you how we will use this hash map and all. So we will store a key comma value pair. Okay, I will go to index 2. I will store this. Why I am storing? Because in future, there can be a reason. There may be a possibility. This 2 is the one which I need. Okay. But suppose, okay, before this hash map thing and right. So how you will get 8, guys? How you will get 8? 8 equals to 3 and 5. So 3 plus 5 will give you 8, right? Okay, suppose you are at 5. 5 is there. Okay, we need to get two values. Suppose, obviously, we know that in array, we will be at one particular index at any given point of time. Suppose you are at 7. What you will search on the right side? Obviously, you'll search for 1, right? Obviously, that's what the point is. You will search for 1 on the right side. You can search for 1. If 1 is there, this is forming a pair. That's all. So when you are adding 3 and 5, you got 8. Suppose if you are at value 3, what you need to get your target 8? What was the remaining thing that you need to get 8? 3 plus 5 is 8. You are at value 3. What you need? Obviously, 5 is the one which we needed. So what we do is, now coming back to this hash map thing, what we do is we store each value with its index 2 colon 0. Okay, now I'll go to the next value 3. Whenever I'm at 3, what was the one I need? I need 5. I will check in my hash map. Do I got 5 previously? Okay. Instead of searching in the future, I will search in the past. I hope the point is clear to you people, guys. Let me write down the array again. 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we have a hash map thing. You are at value 2. We are storing it as 2, 0. This is the value colon index pair. The purpose I'm saying here, listen this carefully. When you add two numbers, A plus B, you are getting your target. So in an array, you will be at one index. Suppose index 0. Value is 2. Okay, you got 2. And you know what is your target? 8. What is the remaining that is needed? Obviously 6. Obviously 6, right? So we will search for 6 on the remaining half of the array. We will search. We will search in the remaining half. This is what we will generally do, right? Okay. Now coming back to this one, you are at value 2. You store it into the hash map. Okay. Where you are searching, what you will search for? 2 plus dash equal to 8. What you need to search for? You need to search for 6. You take the 6 and you will search on the right side. This is the general way. You search in the future thing, guys. Okay. But instead, okay, here searching is the manual process. You need to go to each and every element and you need to search, which is a manual process, right? So instead, what we will do is we store it in the hash map. 2, I will store it in the hash map. Next, I'll go to the next value, 3. Okay, for 3, what is the value I need? 5. Do I have in the hash map? No, I don't have this 5 in the hash map, which means I did not get 5 till now. I did not get 5 till now. What I will do, I will store 3 colon 1. I'll store 3 colon 1. Next one, 7. When I get 7, what is the one that I need remaining as? I have, my target is 8. Now current value is 7. I need 1 as the remaining value. So I will search in my hash map. Do I have 1? No. I'll go to the next value, 6. Next value is 6. When I am at 6, what was the value I need? 6 minus 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. I will search in the hash map. Now, do you have it in the hash map? We have it in the hash map. So instead of get this point clearly, guys, understand this point clearly. When you are at 2, you are searching for 6 on the right side. Okay. What we did is you can call it as reversing the process. What we did is when we are at 2, we are not searching. We will check in the hash map. Okay. So what happens is, and we check and we will store in the hash map. What happens is when you reach a 6, 2 is already stored. 2 is already traversed, which means this is already there in the hash map. So you just get it done directly. So this will reduce the process of searching manually in the array by storing it in the hash map. I hope the point is clear to you people. Now let's code this one. Okay. As I said, we need a hash map. Hash map of integer, comma, integer, store equal to new hash map. The purpose of using hash map is this will search quickly. That's the reason. And we are not searching in the future. We are searching in the past. So we are storing it. The geographical data we are storing. The past values we are storing. That's all. Now, int I equal to 0, I less than nums dot length I plus plus. Okay. Now what we need to search? Int searching element. What you need to search for? Target minus nums of I. Target minus nums of I. You need to search for SC. Where you need to search for if store dot contains key of SC. If it is already there, it will be there in the hash map. If it is there, you return the answer. Return new int of what you'll return? Indexes, which means you get store dot get of SC and current index. That's all. You are getting the current index and you are getting the index of the element. So what you will store dot put of nums of I, current element and its index. So that's why we are searching for the element. If the element is there, we are getting its index. So we are storing element as key and value as index. So that's the reason, guys. I hope you get this one, or else you simply return new int empty array with zeros. So they already said you will get at least one answer. So you will find your answer here itself. That's all. I hope this point is clear to you people. So we are iterating on the array. My bad. We are iterating on the array. And whenever we are iterating on the array, we are finding out a search element. What is search element is? We have one element. We need to search for another element. That's all. Pair, right? We need another element. That's the another element we are figuring out here. And if it is already there, you return the answer. If it is not there, store the current one and go to the next part. That's all. This is what we are doing here. Okay. And the purpose of using the hash map is this will make you search quickly. This will make you search quickly, guys. That's all. This is what the question is about. I hope the question and approach are clear to you people. So we will meet in the next video. Until then, see you guys.